Unlocking the Greater Flurry ability. Epic. Effectively, the extra power that it seems to have is if an attack hits any target per swing, with it being an AoE ability as well, the cooldown of Berserk will be reduced by 1.2 seconds each swing combo attack. So now I have that. Combined, I also have the Greater Barge ability, and the effect which is really interesting with Greater Barge ability, which makes it so expensive and really changes up the rotation, is that if it's been at least 4.8 seconds since you last hit your current target, your next melee combo attack becomes instant and deals damage over time instead, and therefore it links in pretty nicely with Assault, from what I understand, because it turns into a bleed instead, so you don't have to go through the full animation. And I'm going to be investigating and kind of building this in to a melee setup, and so I'm really excited to delve into this kind of new meta of meleeing. And it's just, I've heard it's just so powerful right now, and so I will be tracking like DPM and just see for myself how it improves my personal kind of damage, and just see how fun it is. Really, I'm really excited to delve into this and start building up a melee setup. I will just be starting out with Malevolent and my Drygor's gear. I do have Biting 4 on my Malevolent, but yeah, I do need to just basically do a lot more research into this. I need to get Trimmed Masterwork armor eventually, just need to gather up the money for that. And I need to obviously get the Diffusion Boot equivalent, but for melee. I need to make sure I've got the right gloves. And then I really need to start saving up for a ZGS, because that's just insane as well, because you can just rotate between using Zerk and then the ZGS spec. So really excited to delve into this, and hopefully it'll just make it a lot easier as well to cycle ED1s as well, and maybe just make some more money from that per hour, and just have some more fun with it. So yeah, watch the space, and hopefully I'll have some content of me experimenting and building up the core of this melee setup. Okay, so I'm just going to solo my loot from a chest because I have like no money left at the moment. So my chest got to about 65 mil across 12 kills. So my Soul at KC is now 62, and I do want to get that up to 100 and just see what I can get. 14 Grimoire pages so far from that collection. So I have 12 kills there. I've had 95 scales. And Himiko's Vision, which is just like a lore book. So I've got Onyx Dust here, and supposedly, yeah, I mean, I've never actually done this myself, but I've got Onyx Dust here. If using Incandescent Energy, you can make your own uncut Onyx out of it. It's like 100 dust per Onyx. It looks like I've just completed one of the Divination achievements as well by doing that, so that's pretty cool. Divination Retribution. So I'm going to make another 2, and I'm just going to keep making those. And just keep the onyxes that I get from here, just so I can feed those back into my Ring of Death or my other Hydrix jewelry. Okay, it seems as though the Ancient Scales just completely insta-sold at mid, so they've definitely gone for higher. So let's just see what they actually went for. So they went for 717k each. I spent quite a long time there overall, like this week, just because I've been learning, obviously, the different tactics and everything, so that's taken a lot longer just to learn the dungeon in itself at the beginning. But my kills are getting more consistent now. Okay, so I'm about to tick over to 106 Archaeology, and that only cost an additional 3.2 million GP in mats from 105 to 106. I'm just experimenting. I'm trying to get a melee setup going, and rather than having the Gothic Staff in my Essence of Finality, I'm going to use a DDS. So I'm going to use the Dragon Dagger on the Essence. I probably need to put this in my invent, and it should just give me the option to override it. Special attack Puncture, 2 quick stabs with increased accuracy and damage. Storing a special attack will destroy the item in the process and cannot be undone. Yeah, sure. As the amulet can only store 1 special attack, the existing special attack will be overwritten. That's fine, because I've only got a Gothic Staff in there. Awesome. You store the spec attack in the amulet, you now have access to the spec attack via the Constitution ability that I have over there. Good stuff. Alright, so now I have the DDS in there. Pretty awesome. Puncture. That'll be fun just to experiment with. It's not going to go into my Zerk rotation from my understanding, but it'll be fun, like a little finisher, and I'm excited to kind of just see the animation, to be honest. I'm guessing you see the full animation again. God, it's going to really take me back. Let's see what the animation's like on the DDS. Oh, come on. Oh, it doesn't do the animation. Damn it. Oh, that's a shame. But yeah, Dragon Battle Axe, it'll give you a buff of damage for 1 minute, supposedly. So that kind of sounds really nice to kind of uphold, kind of keep up an additional buff and kind of use that in line with the Zerk rotation. With Zerk being a minute CD as well, obviously that'll go less with the use of Greater Flurry. But yeah, this sounds pretty awesome to use. Dragon Battle Axe, back in the day I remember using this as well as an actual weapon switch and using the spec. I don't know if anyone listening used to use it as well, but this is what it looks like now. I think the older look, I can get used to this look. It ain't too bad, but I do kind of miss the old look of it. Do it with the scythe. The scythe has a spec. God, I forgot the scythe has a spec, doesn't it? It has the spec where it spawns a spider that takes damage for you. God, that is the most underwhelming spec ever. It takes like 5k damage. It's like insta-dies at like virtually every mechanic. Okay, so I'm just going for some entry-level perks right now on my melee setup that I'm about to learn and slowly build up. So I'm just going to boost the invention cape. I'm going to activate... I need an extreme invention, damn it. Except the extreme invention part, it's currently 1 out of 5 in order to get precise 6, which is what I want to go for. I've got loads of historical components. So let's go for it, 1 out of 5. And we managed to get it first time. Booyah! Good times. So we've got precise 6 for the main Drygore. And that's an upgrade from what I currently had in there was a precise 5. So I did actually have the maximum, well, a decent perk in there for melee for years. But yeah, let's attach the precise 6 now to the main hand Drygore. Yeah, sorry, Gizmo. I've got Gizmo Dissolver to keep my level on it. Got the right one. Okay, Gizmo Dissolver. About to dissolve a Gizmo. Yep. Okay, place the precise 6 onto the main hand. Precise 6 is now on the main hand Drygore. Okay, next one is Equilibrium 4. Okay, look at that, I have 26, which is a decent number. E4 is like 93% chance. Okay, let me just make sure I reboost my levels and everything. This says here Aftershock 4. I mean, that's obviously optimal, but I could put Ruthless on my scythe instead. Ruthless boosts damage for 20 seconds after killing an enemy. Well, it's not going to help with an Berserk rotation then, is it? So yeah, it sounds way better on scythe then, because on a scythe, I'm going to be killing lots of mobs. Someone said it was like 93% chance, so it's decent. So I've got Equip 4 now, guys. Use a Gizmo Dissolver on the offhand to get rid of Equip 2. Now I have Equip 4 on the offhand as well. So we've got entry-level perks, guys, on the Drygores. And we managed to get it. Whew. Awesome. Getting quite lucky here, I mean, it's a high chance, 4.5% chance per rank on being hit that protection prayers will work at 100% for 3 seconds. Effectively, it's activating devotion for you. Okay, we're going to try again. Here we go. Boom, we got it. Okay, so we've got the mid-level, mid-entry perk, Crackling 4, Relentless 3. So the reason why Relentless is so nice is like a new kind of perk to the game. 1% chance per rank, so 3% chance to prevent Adren being consumed when using an ability that requires Adren. This perk has an increased chance to activate on level 20 items. So it's a 5% chance for Equip 4, Ruthless 3. Yep, we got it! Yes! 5% chance, we got it. Equip 4, Ruthless 3. Whenever you defeat an enemy, you gain 0.5% damage boost per rank for 20 seconds. This can stack up to 5 times. So this is going to be really nice, guys. I'm going to put this on the scythe whilst I'm AoEing mobs down in elite dungeons, but also I am planning on training Slayer, obviously, with double XP. And so you're killing mobs left, right, and center every time they die. You know, there's a chance that it's going to boost your damage for 20 seconds. So this sounds pretty damn powerful. I'm really happy that I got it. Alright, so just as a quick summary, main hand Drygore, precise 6. Offhand Drygore, equip 4. Noxious Scythe, precise 6, genocidal, equip 4, ruthless 3. Malevolent Top, enhanced devoted 4, impatient 4. Malevolent Legs, crackling 4, relentless 3, biting 4. And once I've discovered it, I'll manufacture it. And that'll allow me to store a lot of my spare gizmos, just to save more bank space. Gizmo bag. Nice. Deposit the gizmos in there. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm just speaking to Yadek Strongarm to get the 120 strength cape. Effectively, I've heard that whilst wearing the strength cape, it increases the damage of dismember, which makes it like one of the best melee abilities to use, which is this one here. Outside of Berserk rotation. Melee setup complete. Entry level melee setup complete. Actually, this is definitely not entry level. This is like mid-level, probably a bit higher than mid-level right now, to be fair. If I can like figure it all out. Okay, I'm just removing the attack perk. Okay guys, so now the perks I have on my max cape are strength. Dismembers damage over time will last an extra 2 seconds. Defense for Portent of Life and Invention provides bonus charge drain rate reduction. Now I can use the Kiln Cape, which gives me an extra 2 strength bonus on the max cape. Okay, so we're finally there. A couple of hours later, we now have our Malevolent Armor, we have Cinderbane Gloves, we have Drygore Weaponry with the perks you saw earlier, Scrimshaw Vampirism, which we'll use most of the time, Ring of Death, Essence of Finality, and we've got the Kiln Cape with the Strength, Defense, and Invention perk combo. Okay guys, so after the 5th time of basically researching and deciding which spec attack to add for now, I am actually in fact going to add Dragon Claws because I do have Relentless as an ancient perk on my Malevolent Legs, and so if that does go off whilst I'm using the spec, you know, there's a chance of that happening, then it's pretty nice to have. Either way, I'm going to go for the Slice and Dice spec attack, Dragon Claws. I enjoy learning things, so I'm excited to do this. You know, I've not used two-hander in years, I've not used melee in years. I'm excited to do this. I've learnt the rotation. I only got 7 scales again, mate. I've not got over 10 scales yet. Maybe going to the melee setup's gonna just make me money naturally, you know, maybe. I mean, this already feels way quicker. Just getting used to kind of the hit area, hitbox area and everything. The different abilities. Oh yeah, I forget when you're in the scythe you don't have to go on MD, do you? There's definitely times where I'm in a bit too much downtime with my abilities because getting them completely wrong. There we go. I didn't bum bomb either, yeah. Okay, let's see this period. I don't know if I'm going to last this fight now. We'll see. Might be able to now, actually, considering I should be able to get damage reduction on these things. Get out of the way, dude. What the fuck? God, getting to use my keybinds is crazy. We did it. I'm surprised I actually survived that. Makil was much slower than Mage, but at the end of the day, not bad considering I had to do a lot of crazy stuff that I'm not used to. And we still made it. That Vamp Scrimshaw is insane, by the way. Did you see my health just going up by itself through the Vamp Scrimshaw on that fight? I was genuinely worried without any food in that last phase, and my Vamp Scrimshaw just carried. Okay, now onto the last fight, which is why I got this set up in the first place. So the aim here, guys, is to comfortably 2-cycle, or basically just, what am I kidding? Just a 2-cycle would be amazing, because, like, yeah. That would be amazing. But for now, I just need to focus on surviving and just getting a decent enough setup, rotation through. Oh my god. Oh no, we're okay. I thought it was going into the... Oh my god, it's already going into the next phase. That damage is ridiculous. I'm not ready for this. That damage is mad. I'm not even trying right now, and I've messed up everywhere, and I'm still, like, way too close to phasing it. Shit, it's gone over by itself. I'm gonna restart. Yeah, I'm restarting. I obviously only need to Zerk once. That's absolutely insane. Oh, it's so weird being in melee though, mate. It's so weird. It's hard to get used to. Okay, just focus, focus, focus. Holy shit, my DPM's so high from, like, doing nothing. What the fuck? This is ridiculous. Oh, I didn't bring my Dragon Battle Axe. Got it. Come on. Okay, whatever. I did enough, I think. I didn't run it. I didn't run it. Shit! I didn't run it. Okay, so am I supposed to have Zerk back though? Right now? I guess I didn't go through a full Zerk rotation, did I? So that's probably why. Wait, no, sorry. I'm supposed to Zerk after this. Shit. Okay. I should have zerked before, right? Ah, fuck, I missed the thing, damn it. Alright, okay. I need to learn a lot there. I need to learn a lot. Zerk as soon as you get up, then barge. Okay, okay. I got that. Yeah, then I can just go straight into the rotation. And I've just got to remember the rotation again. Let me think. Okay, Zerk, barge, decimate, havoc, because I'm not switching for now. Dot of the assault, sever. Then destroy flurry. Wait, didn't I swap those two around? Jay, can you just remember, did I just swap the destroy and flurry around? I did, didn't I? Just to make sure I get the flurry in. Yep. Drop mines as you barge. Alright, do it. Need to mine the first. Yeah, I mine the... Do I mine? Yeah, I do mine the first. Yeah, I do mine the first. I didn't even mine, did I? I was thinking so much things. So I've got to squeeze in a Vun somewhere as well. Good God, man. Barge in a mine, 2 basics. Wow, 280k DPM. Fucking hell. Wait, okay, when do I battle axe again? Soon, isn't it? Just faffing around for a second while I figure that bit out. Okay, battle axe in. Alright, take 3 I think it is, isn't it? Maybe it's take 4, I'm not sure, I'm losing track. Alright, so let's do this. This is awesome, man, I'm having so much fun. I want to DB spec, don't I? And then charge up a Dren again, right? Alright, I click the spec bar. Before you drop down, anything below 60k is fine because of how much damage I'm going to do anyway when I go back up, yeah? So 50 to 60. Okay, so I was at 80k there and I messed up big time. Charging up to 100%. Spect. Let's go! Not 100% though. 1% off. Damn. Oh shit. Ah, fuck yes. You know what, just focus on what I'm here for, which is trying to get to the 2 cycles, so I'm just going to try and survive until then. Juicing the relic, boys. Oh, I could have actually done that if I'm just going to get the kill because I really need a kill. I need loot because I'm running out of supplies. I'm just thinking too much. I was thinking too much. Dead. It's very, very hard to get used to melee. Very, very difficult. It's a really good attempt. Like, progress is being made big time.
You can say hello, but I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like. You can watch me go, cause I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like. You can say hello, but I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like. You can watch me go, cause I don't need you.
Oh, I actually did it. I actually did it. I actually did it. Like 4 minutes knocked off the personal record. My first 2 cycle with melee. I'm a very happy man right now. Literally just done an 8-hour stream and I've went away for some dinner, had a bit of a break away from the screen, came back, first kill, I got it. I'm really, really happy. I definitely messed up quite a bit there as well on my Zerk rotation going into it, but my first kind of cycle was just so powerful that, yeah, it was just a given there. I got it down to like 34k or something, 35k. That was just crazy in the first cycle. So very, very happy right now. Let's just hope I've got some decent scales I can actually see, can't I? I go up, and we only got 7 scales again. Still haven't gone over the 10 scale mark, and it has cost me quite a lot in supplies to learn this, but not bad. An hour and a half it took me to get this 2 cycle with melee. It took me all afternoon to kind of get my melee build built with all the perks added to it and everything like that. But once I got all the perks added to it, and after I learned the Zerk rotation on a dummy, like roughly what I was going to do, it took me then an hour and a half to actually get it down. So, well, actually probably not even an hour and a half, because I only just, yeah, an hour and 15. So pretty happy about that. Yeah, thanks guys. Okay, so it looks like I managed to get the Masuta's War Spear, which is a unique from Elite Dungeons 1, worth 5.5 mil. Alright, so we have 5 Tetracompasses. Let's go and see what loot we can get out of this. I'm just going to stack up the ancient caskets and open all 5 at once. I just want to point this one out. This was the most annoying Tetracompass that I've had to do. This is the 20th compass in total that I'm doing right now. If you type in compass in quick chat, it'll tell you. So I've restored 19. This is going to be the 20th, and it's within the poison wastes. So I ended up going here, and realized I have to actually step in all of the stones and go through the poison waste. A quick way of doing it, or getting to this location, is using the teleport option with the quiver or the lodestone, and going to Lechia, and then from Lechia kind of just following the obstacle course down south as you can go to the coast. Then there's some kind of stones you can step onto in order to enter the poison waste, and then you'll be able to figure it out from there. And this is the island that my compass happened to be on. I think a compass can be around here as well after you go through the poison wastes. But yeah, this is where mine was anyway. It took a while to get to here. Alright, time to open the caskets. First one opened, getting the 2 tomes. I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to get those into the invent. I've got a Master Clue Scroll, Onyx Dust, not bad, 2.5 mil. Get the tome out and the key, bank the rest. That's actually making me think though. I do have a lot of keys stacked up from all the Virago that I did. Yeah, that's a heck of a lot. 35. Wow. 44 keys. Nice. I should definitely do those at some point. 1.4 mil. Gonna get a decent amount of XP though from the tomes at least. Oh, nice. 107 archaeology. Good times. Okay, so somehow I just managed to get a personal record, 558, I did 2 cycle it, I did a mishmash of a rotation there, it was not optimal in any way, so it kind of shows that I can definitely 2 cycle this comfortably as long as I survive, plenty of food left. It's just literally dodging hands. If I can dodge the hands consistently, then I'm going to be able to get consistent 2 cycles here at least, and that is progress being made, so 558. Finally guys, finally, more than 4 or 5, more than 10 scales. I've got 17 ancient scales. Finally guys, 11.5 mil purely from the last boss there. There's another new personal record, 558. I'm pretty certain the last one was 558, maybe it was 559, but again, messed up my rotation there, still got away with it. I got my rotation pretty nice on the first cycle, but the second cycle again, I've just got to get into my mind, it's 2 basics, then get straight into the threshold. And I missed the assault bleed on this crystal here, so it took me a bit more time, so I had to use another threshold. I decided to use blood tendrils, and then I also decided to use the mines on there just so I could quickly get that down. But yeah, due to my first cycle being so powerful, it allowed me to make a mistake or 2 on the second there. 15 mil loot there just from one run, really nice. So I'm going to go and sell that now for mats just so I can train more archaeology. Should be able to tick over to 108 later today. But yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not keeping like my chest up, it'd be so nice to kind of see that go above 100 mil and 200 mil, etc. But I can't really do that because I'm currently just recycling all of this money, reinvesting it back into archaeology, and also into just small upgrades, and of course supplies that cost a lot of money. Saying that, I need to turn my Grimoire book off, which I use for the last boss. But yeah, there you go guys, nice little scale drop once again. So that's happened to me twice now. Finally starting to get some more scales out of the chest. Okay, so I've just restored a bunch of artifacts, managed to get 3.3 million XP out of it, and I do have quite a few left, around 30 odd left to actually restore, but I've run out of money once again. So I'm probably just going to go and do some ED1s, hope to get lucky with the scales, try and do some more 2 cycles with melee, and then restore some more artifacts. I just got 2 claw drops. Supposedly it's very, very rare. I'll look into it in a second. And it doubled from my lucky charm. The next task I want to box off in this episode is linked to archaeology again. I have hundreds of artifacts that have been restored in my bank. Just haven't got around to handing any of the artifacts in to collectors and filling in collection logs around the world. And I'm talking like hundreds, there's loads. And I'm just going to explore to see which ones and which collections I have completed and just box those off as a priority. So what I'll do is after I've handed in these collections, restored the artifacts, I'll show you the XP that I've gained today, and I'll show you how much chronotes I've managed to gather from all of these artifacts being handed in to complete more collection logs. And these are going to be for reoccurring rewards. Also, just want to say quickly, have you seen Max's look? Like, I don't know how often he changes his outfit, but I've never seen him in Shadow Malevolent gear with the Fight Kiln cape. He's got the Rune Dragon boots on for melee, and he's got what's that? He's got the 15-year vet cape hood. Oh, this is so random. He actually looks very similar to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've always took inspiration from Max, so maybe I should go and get some Shadow Malevolent. Oh man, it's so weird, you know, because he just looks like a legit player. This is just NPC, I've always loved this NPC, and it was fantastic being able to buy the Max cape from him. So I've sent a trade offer. Oh wow, so you send a trade offer, and currently he's cutting down a magic tree. So maybe I have to wait until he's finished that. I've just completed a daily challenge. Oh right, that is my magic tree, I've just realised where I am. I've just been following him, and right now I'm in the, right next to the Varrock Castle. Wow, the magic trees look epic, don't they? After you farmed them. Yeah, I remember farming. Basically, I just did magic trees to 99 farming. Okay, so I'm about to hand in a bunch of the Radiant Renaissance collection logs. So let's hand these in and see how much chronotes I get. So first small batch, 61,000 chronotes, 8.8 mil. 109 archaeology. So I've just handed in a bunch of artifacts for the first Dragon King collection with Sharigan. Managed to get 9.5 million in GP worth, but also 36 resource packs, and that's going to help me a lot towards the base camp goals. One of the kind of long-term goals that takes roughly, you know, close to 3 months to get pretty much over time is the gathering of resources in order to build the Slayer Lodge Tier 3, which gives a Slayer helmet stand, and that stand grants the bonus of the Slayer helmet across Gillinor without needing to wear it. Okay, 20,000 wood now I have in total, which means I can get the Town Hall Tier 2 upgrade. Guys, I just managed to get a Steadfast Scale drop. I've never had a Steadfast Scale drop before. One of your lucky charm vanishes and you receive 1 Steadfast Scale drop. That is huge. I'm gonna go and check that out. I don't know how much they are, like, nowadays, but I'm sure they're pretty valuable still. I'm sure they're quite valuable still, considering you use Steadfast boots to make the Tier 92 boots, so... Oh my god, there it is. The Steadfast Scale, guys. 15.6 mil. Okay, offer Steadfast Scale. Let's see if it goes for mid. And it did insta-sold 16.2 mil, guys. I managed to get a 26 mil kind of ED1 chest there. I'm going to sell the 26 mil loot now and then buy the additional mats that I need to then restore the artifacts. 4.5 million Arc XP achieved today. So I've just handed in the Dragonkin 3rd collection log with Sharigan, and it's given me an item that I think unlocks the Death Note relic, so I'm just going to go and do that now. Ancient Power unlocked, you now have access to the Relic Powered Death Note. All guaranteed bone and ash drops are noted. If you're doing something like Addy or Rune Dragons, I can see this being useful. Certain Slayer tasks. Yeah, pretty good. The most chronotes I've ever got, like, in one go, in one batch. 180k chronotes from handing in the Archaeology Dragonkin 3 collection log, so pretty damn happy about that. In terms of just how the value of those chronotes from one batch of handing in logs, that's equated to 26 million GP. So the plan is, guys, I'm going to go to the 110 Warforge area and collect at minimum 26 artifacts from the 110 area. By the time I reach to 119 Arc, I'll then go back to Warforge and I'll collect the remaining artifacts to take over to 120, and when I hit 120 I'll be able to make a load of Tetracompass pieces, a load of Tetracompasses, and then just go and do that to kind of round off my 120 arc journey, and then see what loot I get from the Tetracompass pieces. Hopefully I make a bit of money back from that, and it'll be a kind of fun thing to do. In the interim period between 111 arc and 119 arc, I'm probably just going to be camping at Caradet, because it's the most GP efficient area, and there's a chance of getting the Inquisitor staff pieces as well, which is again money. So that is the current plan. It may change up to 120, and I may go to Warforge here and there, maybe, but I'll probably be sticking to Caradet between 111 and 119. Okay, in terms of the value of the chronotes that I managed to get from all the collection logs that I handed in, it was 17 mil. You know, it's nothing extreme, it's nothing, you know, amazing, but it's a decent amount of money that I would have otherwise wouldn't have had, right? And it's a couple of hours, 2.5 hours of like ED1, so at like a casual level. So, you know, that's not bad considering it was just laying there in my bank, and it was quite fun to do the open world kind of content. And throughout doing that and restoring all my artifacts, I also managed to get 4.5 million arc XP today. So overall, it has been a winning situation for me, and I'm happy with the progress. So I'm going to use a bunch of chronotes to buy some archaeology tea. So it looks like I'm about to go into the forge once again, which I unlocked a while ago when Arc came out, because the 110 area is in here. So pretty awesome to be in here actually again. I think the graphics in here are freaking awesome. Like, I just love anything kind of dwarven. I love dwarven technology. That's why I love The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings so much. Okay, sweet. So I'm going for the hook sword and the hobgoblin man sticker. Right, basically the aim is... Oh, I've got a page instantly. I'm pretty certain... That's pretty crazy to get a page straight away, right? Unless that's guaranteed. I'm pretty certain that's crazy RNG, yeah? I just got that on the first excavate. I've just decanted a bunch of overload 3s. I've just made a load of overloads, decanted them into overload 4s. Now I'm going to buy a load of supers and decant those into 4s, and then make supreme overloads, and then from those make elder overloads. So yeah, that's a lot of hours of PvMing stacked up now and ready. And at least I've got the overloads ready for the new upcoming solo duo boss, which should be releasing in December. I also decided to make 290 replenishment pots. Alright, I'm going to wrap today's video up there. Upcoming content will include duo Solak progress with a hybrid setup, more ED1 loot and personal records, as well as just more RS3 progress in general. Some of that will include the journey towards 120 archaeology. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.